Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome back to the next episode. Let's answer some questions, and also what will most likely be the final episode. Let's answer some questions for some time. Um, as I said last time, I think I'm just gonna. The Q&A videos are getting tedious and repetitive. I think so. I ask you to, if you have a question for me, either ask me on Formspring, which I've linked below and in my channel, or send me a private message, which kicks things off with the EX Gaming Community's question, who asked, will, like, if he sends a personal message, would I answer it just as I would in a Q&A video? And yes, I would. Um, so like, if you have like a personal like message or whatever, just like send me that. But if you don't mind your questions being read by many, just ask me on Formspring or whatever. And I made it so you don't need to have an account or anything. So you just click the link, ask the question, and I'll get to you as immediately as I can. Um, but yeah, do not post questions on this video because there will not be another one next week. So there will be no point. But let's get things started. Captain Falcon 099 asks, what is a harder language to learn, Latin or Sumerian? I would probably say Sumerian because Latin is a language that is kept alive by many, and plus it has a very big connection with English, whereas Sumerian is kind of very much further distant. So that's that. Mordecai1243 asks if I'll do a Let's Play of Spider-Man 2, the movie game. Eventually, I do want to. Chubb Stuff asks, are you tired of getting the same questions every week? I am indeed. That's part of the reason why I'm gonna like stop the Q&As for a while. Agent Earthling asks, what is your favorite Sonic game and will you do an LP? I would love to see it. Probably my favorite would probably be Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I couldn't really. I think that's really like the first one that I properly got into. I couldn't really like. I'm not really that big into Sonic, whereas I could like tell you like which game is which. Like if I just saw like screenshots of each of them, I I would not be able to tell the difference. But that has a well place in my heart, and an LP I guess would be possible at some point. Conan the Assassin asks, how many Spider-Man comics and which is your favorite and how did you come up with your name? I'm guessing he's asking how many comics do I own. I've actually got quite a few, but I actually haven't I kind of just cause I've got them there was a point where I was getting them in the mail. I'm not really sure who from. I was just getting a bunch in the mail or whatever for like every few weeks, and I sort of let them like stack up or whatever, without reading them. But which is my favorite? Um, I don't really have a particular favorite, but I do remember being very excited for Amazing Spider-Man 600 when that came out, and reading that and very much liking it. So I might go with that. And he asks how I came up with my username. It's basically just like a big combination of Liquid Snake and Solidus Snake from Metal Gear Solid, with 9,000 because I am over 9,000. Let's Play D-Mods asks, what's the scariest movie I've ever seen? I can't really think of any movies that I've seen that have like been like super terrifying. But if you're just like if we're just talking horror movies, right? I'd probably go with the first Halloween. I think that's a very good movie. Um, X Factor 798 asks if I have a girlfriend. I do not. I am single, ladies. S Shields 14 Abel asks, "Hey Liquid, just firstly cheers for replying about my question last week. Anytime. About Tomb Raider and Crash Bandicoot. Just one more. Did you ever play Croc Legend of the Gobos for the PS1? And if so, would you ever LP it?" I have indeed, and I actually do possibly plan to do that at some point because I actually recently played through it again. When I say that, I mean like a year ago I played it through again, and it brought back a lot of memories. So it's definitely a game I may get around to at some point. Spider-Man Zane asks if I've played Roblox before. I have not, but I have heard some good things about it. I don't really know what it is, but I've known people that have played it, and they've said that it's good, I guess. The Minecraft Dude 88 asks, "Will you make a Let's Play Marvel Ultimate Alliance and Ultimate Alliance 2? I do indeed plan to get around to them at some point. So we'll be looking forward to them. Airstrict 964 asks, "If you had to live with one game for the rest of your life, and you would have to repeat playing it, what would it be?" I would probably... There's the game that... I'd probably go with like a GTA or something like that, because it offers like a lot of sort of like replayability of like just being able to just go around shooting dudes. But actually, I didn't even think of it. Like an Elder Scrolls game, that'd be awesome. Like, probably spend a good chunk of your life just on the first playthrough. Good stuff. Good stuff. Super Turtle Fight asks, "Do you think you're gonna do any more videos with Child from the Damned?" We don't really have any current plans, but I have no doubt in my mind that we'll probably be doing some more stuff together at some point. In fact, actually, I think soon he's going to be uploading he's mentioned that he might be uploading a live stream that he did a while back to YouTube, and because he like played through Half-Life or some of that, and like did a speed run of it in like 3 hours or some of that, and so he's just thinking of like uploading like a really long video, and I am indeed in it, so possibly be looking forward to that. Start Taking Notes asks, "Did you get Max Payne 3? And if you did, or are planning to, are you going to post some gameplay / LP?" I do not have Max Payne 3. I am pretty interested. I am pretty interested in it though. So I may be checking it out, and I have thought of doing an LP of the Max Payne games. I wouldn't do 3 without doing 1 and 2, but if I do 1 and 2, then 3 is a definite possibility. One Rivera G1 asks, "Who would win, Hawkeye versus Green Arrow?" I would probably go with Hawkeye because I actually really don't know too much about Green Arrow. Red Hulk versus Green Hulk. By the same merit, probably Green Hulk because I do not know too much about Red Hulk. Captain Marvel versus Superman. I would say Superman all the way. Here's the Man of Steel, the Man of Justice, and the Flash versus Quicksilver. I'd probably go with the Flash. So yeah. 56 Ace Skater asks what I assume has got to be a joke question, because he asks what LP stands for. And considering my videos are not labeled LP, but they're labeled Let's Play, I think that is an impossible question to have to ask. But if I had any control over it, LP would stand for Liquid Palooza. SMG Returns asks if I know Matthew Reed in real life. I do not. He is just some fan, or some rabid fan that found me. Walther647 asks, what about Spider-Man 3 Part 24? At the time of recording this, Part 24 is already out, but just be patient for more parts. They'll come in time. Zactan111 asks, are there any games you're excited about? If not, any movies? Got Bioshock Infinite, Assassin's Creed 3, Black Ops 2. I am curious to see what the Amazing Spider-Man looks like. I'm not really too hyped about it though. Injustice, the new fighting game, the DC fighting game that's like been announced, that could be pretty cool. When it comes to movies, Amazing Spider-Man, Dark Knight Rises, The Hobbit, and Brave, the Pixar movie that's coming out like this month. That looks pretty cool. So that's that. Shamil Chichi asks, what word do you say the most besides like? I do admit that I have indeed started saying like a lot lately. It just happens. There was a while ago, maybe like a year and a half ago or so, where I was addicted to saying basically. So I'll probably when it comes to words that I've said the most in my lifetime, basically, like words that aren't just like hello, I am, so I'll basically will probably possibly take the cake. Walksabram asks, what's the scariest video game you've ever played, and what's your favorite online video game? Scary video games. I seem to recall being quite frightened of Nemesis in the in Resident Evil 3, and some of the Silent Hill games can be pretty creepy. And also Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I was never really scared of like the atmosphere or whatever, but whenever there were monsters about, that did quite the number on me. And my favorite online game. I really haven't played that many online games lately, but if I had to like clock my time or whatever, like I spent a lot of time like years ago on Call of Duty 4, and that I think that paved my life, I guess. I played quite a bit of Team Fortress 2. That's quite good. And two others that come to mind. I haven't actually really played too much of them, but Counter-Strike and Mount and Blade. From what I played of them, or I really haven't played too much Counter-Strike. Like period. I haven't played much Mount and Blade online, but I've played tons of Mount and Blade single player, and what I played of the online calls for good camaraderie and goodness. So those are some games I would name. Shamil Chichi asks, are you going to do a Brink LP, and if you have, what are your thoughts? I have not done a Brink LP, and nor do I really plan to. Don't have too much interest in the game. Punk Rocket 69 asks, did I read the comic or see the movie Kick-Ass? If so, did I like it? I did not read the comic, but I did see the movie, and I thought it was very good, very good. Enjoy Canada, or it might be Enjoy Canada, asks, you should keep a whole bunch of questions that you want to answer and make a Q&A every other week or something like that. What do you think? I see what you're coming from, I guess. Like, just answering questions that I deem worthy or whatever, but at the same time, like, I think it'd be much easier just to like just kick off a Formspring or some of that because it'll take less time. Um, you guys will pretty much get the question, like get your answers, like pretty much like probably hours from asking them all that, and I think it would be easier that way. Jack Spacey asks, creature from the Black Lagoon, Phantom of the Opera, Frankenstein, Dracula, or Wolfman? I would probably, if I'm going to answer which one probably win in a fight, I have not actually seen Creature of the Black Lagoon, so I could not tell you. But when it comes to like my favorite or whatever, I'd probably go with Frankenstein because like deep down, I believe that he has a heart of gold. He should keep rocking it. Jack Spacey also asks, how would I rate my Q&A video experience? I would rate it very nicely. I'd say that it's been nice. Like I always try to keep a nice kind of relation with my fans, and this has helped me do that. So yeah. Some guy 452 asks, would you be interested in doing voice acting for Lego stop motion videos? Possibly. I recommend like sending me a private message or whatever about it, and asking me about that. Liquid Solidus 90,001 asks, hey Liquid, do you play Team Fortress 2? Occasionally, Liquid, I do. And I want to give this guy. I'm not sure if I should be flattered or somewhat creeped out by this fella, because like not only has he donned my name, but his channel is basically my channel, which is quite strange. But I answered your question, so thumbs up. 767 Scarecrow asks, thank you for answering all my questions, Liquid, especially the Beware My Horns question. So let me get this straight. You have owned Arkham City for this long and you haven't played it at all? Has it been hard not to play it? Not really. I am a pretty patient person deep down, and like I do that a lot with games. Like there are so many games that I've had like for so long and I just have not played them yet, and Arkham City is just one of them. But we'll get around to it. Has it been hard not to play it? I'm looking forward to the blind LP of Arkham City. Should be cool, funny, and entertaining as the Arkham Asylum LP. One last question, since this is the last Q&A, and this is the last Q&A you'll be doing. Could you please read out everything I typed? That's what I'm doing. Thank you. Thanks for these awesome Q&A vids. I will miss them. Scarecrow out. Thumbs up, bro. Thank you for watching and all. And he also asks, have I seen any Nightmare on Elm Street? Have I seen any Nightmare on Elm Street film? I've seen the first one long ago, and I saw the remake that recently came out, and I can't really remember too much of the first one. I should probably watch that again, but I really dug the remake. I thought it was really good. And a final question from him: will you ever reveal what you look like in a video? Scarecrow out for real. I have done it occasionally. In fact, like the Q&A videos from like 90 to 96 or something like that were all basically just like me with a webcam or whatever with like a negative filter over my face. But I like privated those videos or whatever to like maintain the the illusion. And there is a very early Q&A video um, that I do show myself in. So if you're truly, truly, truly would like to see me or whatever, um, there is a Q&A between 5 and 10 where I do show myself like towards the end or whatever. So if you're truly die hard, bam. But as for the future though, most likely not. I uh I like maintaining the unknown sort of mystery. Pi something 993 asks, Liquid, what game system will you play RE5 on? My guess is PC. Asking cause betting against friend. It will indeed be on PC. So yeah. Deadpool 198 asks, do you think they will make another X-Men movie? If so, what do you think it would be about? I guess it's possible. It might be like an X-Men 4, or maybe like I know there was supposedly like a Magneto film in the works, like you had the X-Men Origins Wolverine. Supposedly they were like possibly thinking of a Magneto film. Actually, no. I think that I want to say that the Magneto film got turned into First Class. Actually, never mind. They could possibly, I guess, like do a First Class too, maybe Second Class. um, I'd say it's pretty possible. Oh, what would it be about? I don't really know. You could just add some more X-Men villains, have them all fight. X Factor 796 asks. He says that he's always watching me. He lives in my house, but I don't know him. And he says that I need to shave. I would agree with you actually. Not actually at the moment. At the time you asked that question, I had a pretty grizzly kind of mustache going on, but now it's all good. But I do have a fairly nice goatee going on, I think, and there's no getting rid of that. Baby Spoot asks, what are your thoughts on Matthew Reed? If you don't want to answer this question, I completely understand. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, like, I just think that'd be kind of weird, but for what it's worth, right, I think I admire Matthew Reed's, like, I admire the sort of intention, I guess, of, like, just being a fan of my videos, but I think he goes about his spreading of his like in the wrong ways. And said ways can be quite annoying and whatnot. P.S. Mikey asks, who is your favorite Avenger? I would probably go with... I'd probably actually go with the Hulk. If we're just talking about like the movie or whatever, I think that Mark Ruffalo did an awesome job. I think that Bruce Banner was he did a good job of being, you know, this likable scientist. And I thumbs up him for that. And but if we're talking about like just in general, I'd probably go with Iron Man. Cause he's a man made of iron. What more do you need? The EX gaming community. I answered one of his questions, but he also asks, as you know, there have been many remakes of games in the past, like MGS1, RE1, and more. What are 3 games you would like to see full remakes of in the future? A Spyro remake or whatever would be pretty interesting. And I know supposedly there's talk of like a Ratchet and Clank HD type thing. That could be pretty nice. Um, a Shadow of the Colossus. Like if we're talking about like just actual complete remakes, right? Like I know like the Shadow of the Colossus HD thing came out, but an actual just like complete remake of it that could be pretty nice, like on like current gen stuff. So I'd probably go with maybe Shadow of the Colossus. If I just had to pick one game, Spyro 3 and probably Ratchet and Clank 3. Trans Blue Reach asks, or it doesn't ask. He's not asking anything, but he says, "Thank you. You're the one who makes everyone's life interesting." So I guess you're welcome. But that's all the questions this week, and pretty much for now. Like I said, if you have a question, you know what to do. Post question below. No, 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 no. Do not post questions below. I will not answer them next week. If you post questions below, then you're pretty much making a fool out of yourself. But I'll probably be a nice guy and I'll probably answer them anyway, like in the comments or whatever. But if you have a question, click the link below to my Formspring and ask me there, or just send me a private message. So the Formspring link will be on my channel. So if you forget or whatever. But that's that, folks. That's been it for Let's Answer Some Questions. I might come back with these at some other point, but for now, I'm gonna call it there. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. Till next time, Liquid out.